Welcome back to The World According to Briggs, where we dive deep into the absurdities of everyday life, like why your neighbor owns 7 boats but no water access. And today, where you can buy land cheaper than a full tank of gas in California. That's right, we're talking about the cheapest land in the United States. Maybe you're dreaming of going off-grid, building a shipping container palace, or just want to scream into the void from your own property without anyone telling you to put pants on first. Good news, this country is still full of cheap dirt, especially out west, where there's more land, less water, and way fewer people asking to borrow your Wi-Fi. So let's take a look at the top places where you can buy an acre of land for the same price as a weekend stay above a vape shop in downtown Stockton. Let's get into it. Number 10. Costilla County, Colorado. Ah yes, Costilla County. If Colorado was a concert, this would be the row of seats behind the porta potties, but with mountain views. Tucked into the San Luis Valley, this place actually has scenery. But don't get too excited. You'll need solar panels, rainwater collection, and possibly a conversation with a coyote to make it here. Water is limited, power lines are rare, and if you break down, Bayway is sending thoughts and prayers, not a tow truck. Still, land here goes for $500 to $900 an acre, and you get some legit wilderness for your money. Number 9. Cochise County, Arizona. Down near the Mexican border, we've got Cochise County. If you ever wanted to live where Tombstone wasn't just a movie, it's a postal address, this is your spot. And yes, Tombstone is real. It wasn't just created to sell t-shirts and Clint Eastwood posters. For $400 to $600 an acre, you get big skies, mild winters, and the kind of peace and quiet that makes you wonder if you're still on the grid, or on Earth. But again, water is an issue. You'll need a cistern or a really generous friend with a well and a 500-foot hose. If that sounds inconvenient, remember, this is Arizona. People here survive summer in RVs with swamp coolers and good attitudes. Number 8. Sweetwater County, Wyoming. Want to disappear and grow a beard that doubles as a blanket? Sweetwater County is your huckleberry. Think wide-open plains, a population density of you and a buffalo, and sunsets so long you'll have time to question every life decision. This is not where you move for culture or Costco. But if you're into hay farming, solar panels, and the kind of night sky that makes you believe in aliens, Sweetwater's got your back. Prices hover between $375 and $600 an acre, depending on how far you want to be from the nearest paved road. Number 7. Hudspeth County, Texas. Deep in the western arm of Texas, where the cactus population outnumbers humans 50 to 1, you'll find Hudspeth County. It's so remote that if your neighbor's dog barks, it's probably just a mirage. Here, land can go for $350 to $700 an acre, and it's often sold with no credit check, no bank, and sometimes no questions asked. It's a lawless kind of charming. But don't forget, it's dessert. You'll need a plan for water, electricity, and why you thought this was a good idea in the first place. Number 6. Harney County, Oregon. With cheap land? Yep, but not the Oregon with coffee shops and rain-soaked beanies. This is Eastern Oregon. Harney County is where civilization stops and sagebrush begins. Land here runs $275 to $650 an acre, and in exchange, you get open rangeland, solitude, and the occasional anti-government standoff. Remember that one? Yeah, that was here. Harney is the kind of place where even the deer mind their own business. It's beautiful in a Wild West kind of way. Just bring a generator and maybe a satellite phone. Number 5. Apache County, Arizona. Named after the legendary Apache people, this county offers land from $250 to $1,000 an acre, depending on proximity to water, roads, or signs of life. Apache County gives you diversity: red rocks, pine forests, and the occasional alien abduction story. Yep, Travis Walton territory. If you're into campfires, conspiracy theories, and rustic living, it's a vibe. Just remember, your mail might be delivered by burro. Number 4. Luna County, New Mexico. Home to Deming, clear skies, and land so cheap, it makes your inner minimalist squeal with joy. We're talking $250 to $400 an acre, less than a decent pair of sneakers. Great for RV nomads, amateur astronomers, or hermits with a YouTube channel. The area has a weird mix of old Western history, like Pancho Villa raids, and modern-day prepper chic. Don't expect fiber internet or rain. You will, however, get sunsets that deserve their own soundtrack. Number 3. Pershing County, Nevada. Now we're getting into real desert hermit territory. Pershing County offers land for $200 to $300 an acre, and in return you get dry, dusty solitude, and the occasional burner from Burning Man wandering off course. It's rugged, desolate, and oddly beautiful. The county includes places like Lovelock and the Rye Patch Reservoir, which is the only patch of blue for miles. But again, services are few, and you're gonna have to learn how to fix your own stuff, or become one with the lizards. Number 2. San Miguel County, New Mexico. Near Las Vegas. No, not that Las Vegas. This one's in New Mexico and doesn't have slot machines, but it does have trees, hills, and the occasional snowstorm. That's right, snow. In New Mexico. You can get land here for $150 to $300 an acre, and there's actual vegetation. It's weird, I know. It's like nature forgot this was the desert for a second and threw in a few pine trees. There's also history, character, and the kind of quiet that makes you rethink Twitter entirely. Number 1. Socorro County, New Mexico. Finally, numero uno. The cheapest land in the country, $100 to $300 an acre. This is where the first atomic bomb was detonated, where scientists still poke around with radio telescopes, and where the sky looks like a Windows desktop background. Socorro County has space, like a lot of space. Some parcels are near aquifers, but most of it is dry, flat, and full of potential if you've got vision and some elbow grease. This is where you go to disappear, or reinvent yourself as an off-grid legend. So there you have it, the cheapest acreage in the United States. Sure, it's remote, it's dusty. It probably smells like mesquite and existential freedom. But for the price, you can't beat it. Let me know in the comments if you want me to cover the eastern side of the country. Maybe there's a secret swamp in Georgia selling acres for the price of a Waffle House breakfast combo. You never know. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that little bell. Or don't. I'm not your mom. But it helps the algorithm, and that helps me keep doing videos like this. Until next time, be safe, be smart, and as always, be nice to each other.